Oh, is it? Okay, hi. Welcome back to the e-learning cooking show. I am your host and unprofessional chef slash art teacher, Mr. McCallum. Glad to have you today. Is anybody with us today?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that.
Helena!
Oh my gosh. Thank God somebody's here. Okay. Helena, I wanted to let you know that today's episode is all about eggs. The incredible edible egg, and the egg is a delicious source of protein goodness. And
Says, hey.
hey, how you doing? All right, listen. I got a bunch of eggs right here, okay? But I would never put all my eggs in one basket. So I put a bunch of eggs here in the Instant Pot. I always want to say Instapot, but it's an Instant Pot. That's even the brand. So I'm sorry.
Helena says that's pretty egg.
That's pretty egg. Oh, let the egg puns flow, people.
Where's Jillian Reed when you need her?
Oh, man. Well, I hope I don't crack you up too bad today on this episode. Oh, my gosh. Let's start with this. We're going to do eggs several ways. We're going to hard boil, soft boil. We're going to fry. We're going to egg it. It's going to egg it. Egg. So, I think the first thing we need to do is talk about the old school traditional stovetop method. And I'm going to put my eggs in a saucepan. No, I can take this little ditty off. I'm going to take that right off. And I'm going to cover the eggs with cool water. And about, whoa, look out. Oh, it's splattering. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, the eggs.
Don't splatter.
Oh, the humanity. The egg manatee. Egg manatee? Could you imagine? Oh, my gosh. All right. So we have about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch to half an inch of water over the eggs. I put the eggs in a basket. That is not necessary. And I'm going to cover them. So there's a little gapage. See, there's a little gapage. And then I'm going to put the heat on. All right, heat. This is the turbo boiler. All right, we're going to put that on, I don't know, like a medium high. And we are going to wait for that to boil. Once that's boiling, we have to put a timer. Okay. But for now, we're going to walk away. Follow me over to the Instant Pot, the miracle of modern chef savagery. This thing is amazing. If you forgot to make dinner and you need a roasted chicken, you can do it in like 10 minutes. Actually, I think what's weird about this is it takes longer to heat up than it takes to actually cook the meal once it's at temperature. So that is the most complex thing about this. All I need is a miracle. 1 cup of water. 1 cup, people. Just one, okay?
You know.
And I'm gonna seal the deal on this thing, all right? I love that sound. Listen. Wait.
Oh no.
I love that. I can do that all day long. All right, so we're gonna lock this into place, and we are going to set to pressure cook, and we're gonna do. Where's the? I don't want it to be warm. No warmies, and I'm gonna lower the time. Okay, now this is gonna blow your mind. 5 minutes. All right, I think we're good. I'm pretty sure.
Did you do it?
I think I did. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it.
This
Okay.
is the professional chef?
I did. No, this is the unprofessional chef, and I am learning through failure. Okay, but that was a success so far. All right. So our turbo boil is on with the eggs. We have the Instant Pot rocking and rolling. Is anybody? I mean, what are they saying on the?
Nothing.
They don't say anything.
We still only have 2
They're just
people.
oh.
We have Mary H. Griffin here.
Oh my gosh, Ms. Griffin, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's exciting. You're going to learn a lot about how to make eggs today. All right, so this is cooking up. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go. Remember when? Was it like the first or second episode? I tried to
Poach an
egg,
and it fell.
and I dropped it. Okay, so we're gonna poach an egg. This week is about redemption. Okay, the last episode,
How fitting for Easter.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. It's a Holy Week show, and I tried to make Navajo flatbread a week or two back, and that was a flop. But I redeemed myself on Monday. So
It was so good. I've had it at least 3 times this
let's
week.
just recap. This is a Winnie the Pooh Tupperware cup. That is mandatory. It's not mandatory. I'm just kidding. But I have filled it with cool water, and I've put my
To the
egg
line.
to the line. And now I'm going. This is through experimentation, and you're going to have to experiment. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Start, and then let's see what happens.
We're not running the toaster, are we?
No, we're not doing that. We learned from that mistake as well. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to turn on my little boiler there, and notice I have a ready lid.
Kyle never stole your Winnie the Pooh cup like he said he would. Says
Yeah,
Helena.
thank goodness, because I need it. I need that stuff.
What are we putting in our pan?
So I just put a little bit of butter in the pan. A little bit of butter adds just the perfect amount of goodness and flavor, and also keeps the egg from sticking. I know this is a non-stick pan, but I want to ensure the non-stick. Okay, and butter does that. So butter's in the pan. Now, here's the next thing I need to do. I need to get this butter a little bit of like a bubbly situation.
Plus for Life is here. Oh my gosh, we have another person. Thank goodness we have 3.
3 people, yeah! On the stream, it's Wednesday. Is it a rough Wednesday?
Maybe no one's gonna wake up until Tuesday.
It's possible, but again, I'll post it on the YouTube so you guys can check it out.
Late start.
Okay, notice this butter is starting to get excited about being melted. Now, it is time for the egg. Okay, I'm gonna take an egg. I'm gonna crack that open, and skabloop, blah. Get all the egg white goodness. Okay, good. And then I'm just gonna make sure the heat's staying pretty high on this. This is a little burner. I want the heat pretty high, and I need this thing to just start getting a little white around the edge. Once that happens, look what's happening. Do you see that? Okay, this is our time. This is the moment. We are going to make a basted egg. So I'm going to take a little bit of water, just a wee bit, and I'm going to put some water in there, and then I'm going to put the lid on. That is going to steam up. Okay? But turn the heat down just a little bit. I'm going to let that steam up and become delightful, delightful goodness.
Helena wants to know if you can crack an egg one-handed.
Yeah, let's find out. I need to get one more pan, and I need to fire up one more burner.
Because we're making a fried egg too, right?
We got to fry an egg.
We're gonna have eggs.
We're going to have eggs everywhere. Look what's happening with this basted egg, okay? Now, this has a little vent where the steam comes out, which you can change. If you change the angle of that, it actually starts to affect the way it's cooking. And if there's one thing you have to be sure of, is you have to make sure that you are on top of your egg game, okay? Now, I just heard a beep in the microwave. Oh, let's look at this, though. Look at that.
We don't want to leave this.
We don't want to leave this. Okay, here's what's going to happen.
Because
Heat's
this is
off.
almost done.
Heat's off on that.
See how quick that was?
Easy. You can do this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Or all of them in
Or
one day.
all of them in one day. 3 eggs a day. Talk to your cardiologist. Still not getting the result I want. So we're going to cautiously reapply for 20 seconds. Okay? And then we're just going to sit on it. This egg, that is what you call a basted egg.
So good.
Basted.
I had one this morning.
My favorite since childhood. All right?
Mary H. Griffin says that looks egg-cellent. Thank
Does
you.
it?
We
Yes.
love
I
these puns.
see what you did there. I love that. All right, we're going to lay this out onto a plate. Okay? And
That.
no egg is complete without just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pep, beep, 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 beep. Okay? And that is ready, my friends, to devour. Although, I have some recommendations on sides, which I'll tell you about in just a minute here. Okay, so we're going to move this aside.
And we're going to figure out if you can crack an egg with one hand.
Yeah, let's see if I can crack an egg with one hand. All right, the other thing we want to do is start with...
Wipey wipe.
I'm going to wipe this pan out, okay?
Make sure you don't burn yourself.
Yeah. Ow, I literally...
Safety.
I don't feel my fingertips anymore. It's really odd. All right, so the egg is here. I'm going to make sure my heat is not over throttled. Okay, good. And let's not forget the buttery goodness. This one is going to be, this is going to be a fried egg. And so we're going to use a little additional butter here. Bonus butter?
Why not?
Because the butter is what gives the brain the food it needs, all right? Put butter in your coffee, on your bread, in your eggs. All right, let's see.
Not every day.
Nope.
Oh, he did it, Helena. We found out.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Get a little egg on your hand. Not on your face, though. You know what I'm saying?
Are we going to do the pro tip where we show them what we do with our eggshells?
Yes, I'm going to definitely give you the pro tip. We'll save that for the end. So I'm checking in on
These are
turbo. They're not boiling. That's okay.
This is unfortunate.
Okay, we're gonna turn that heat up a little bit to get that boiling faster, because it's not gonna cook for long. Once it's boiling, we're just gonna let it go for about. Well, it depends on how do you like your hard-boiled eggs. Do you like them hard-boiled or do you like them soft-boiled? Do you like them somewhere in between? So we'll go anywhere from 5 to 9 minutes with the boil. I think I'm gonna lean towards like a 7 to 8 minute boil, and then see what we get. All right, this is the egg. It is frying. Now that it is ready, we're gonna flip it.
That was good.
Okay. And when I'm doing a fried egg, I like to just crack the yolk a little bit, and that'll help to cook it and maybe spread that yolk out. That's good for like an egg sandwich. If you do it basted on a sandwich, which is fine, that's going to be gooey, ooey, juicy. It's going to get on your beard. Even if you don't have a beard, it'll get on your beard, okay? I promise you. All right, so that's frying up nicely. We want to watch. If you just jiggle this, look at jiggle,
Oh my gosh, guess who's finally here?
It's about time, Kyle. I've been waiting for you, young man. Now listen, I want to reassure you that our weekend edition of the e-learning cooking show is going to be French toast. And you and me are cooking together. In fact, you're teaching me how to cook. So I need confirmation from you. I need commitment. Are you with me? Are you with me, Kyle?
He says, ooh, Lego. And he said,
dude,
all right.
Get on track here. French toast.
He said, all right.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, so we're our egg here. Again, we want to make sure that that's getting cooked.
Says, I am fully committed.
All right. Boom.
It's crispy.
Crispy. Heat's off on that. I'm going to transfer this over to our plate.
A plate of eggs.
With a little buttery goodness.
Also, egg puns are welcome. We've had probably only 3 egg puns right now.
All right.
Is that releasing?
That is not really. It's steamy.
Who knows?
I wonder if I just. This is. Oh my gosh. I didn't even bother to think. Do I release manually? It's done. I'm releasing. Okay, so here's what I need.
It says normal. We'll see. We're not professional.
I don't know. I'm not a professional. It's possible I just ruined 14 eggs. I don't know how I feel about this right now. Okay.
Nathan Melby is here.
Melby!
Wait, he could do the Sam I Am wrap because of eggs and green eggs and ham. And
oh, look at that. Okay, major mistake, friends. This was not. That was set to venting the whole time. That is not good. These are going to be the either the hardest boiled eggs ever or completely raw. I don't know which. We're going to find out. We might have to find out on another episode.
We won't waste them though.
Yeah, no, because those are reserved. Where's Miel? Miel is here? No?
She's not here.
Okay. Well, she suggested yesterday on Little Lump's Helpful Tips that we do a Good Friday episode in which we decorate hard-boiled eggs. So if anything, we'll at least paint them. Okay. So let's see the results. Oh my gosh, perfect. Okay, results of the egg. Now we have to be very careful. Is this boiling yet? It's almost there. It's almost at a boil, friends. We're going to very carefully. Don't look at my dishes. Don't
Willow,
look.
are you gonna
Don't.
make a guess?
I said
Come
don't.
here.
Don't look
Can we look at the dog?
Eyes here. Eyes here. Don't look at my dishes. Okay, I'm gonna dump this water out. If you feel like the egg's not done, then you can just leave it in this.
Stick your finger in there.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm good. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna burn myself. Okay, good. All right. So we are gonna get a spoon though, and this time, I know it made for good TV, but this time I'm gonna not drop it. Okay.
Vince Araneta is here.
Vincey, this is the hardest part of the whole operation. Trying to get this egg out of here. Okay.
There.
Watch this. I want to just show you this. Ready? Let's see how the yolk is. Oh, that's
It's
it's a little, right, medium soft, medium hard. So there's a little goo in there. You can cook it for less, so I left it in the water too long. But that still looks good and very edible to me. Very yum. Now,
The dog is hiding from you.
salt, pepper. I'm going to have to share eggs because my cardiologist would not want me eating more than 1 egg a week probably, but I'm going to have several today. All right, let's go over here. It's sounding very boily-ish, getting there. It's
Sounding.
I can see the bubbles are rising, okay? I'm going to take this as a sign and set a timer. I'm going to go 7 minutes, okay? Now, I'm not going to keep you here for 7 minutes, and I am not going to expect that you would try every one of these eggs, but I think you need to explore the beautiful, beautiful egg. Let's give you the bonus pro tips, okay? Bonus pro tip number 1. Take your eggshells, okay? The spent shells.
On a paper towel.
On a paper towel. Put them up in the microwave. You might want to cover that and do like 40 seconds, right? Depending on how many eggs. Why are we doing this right now? Well, because I'm going to crumble up the shells and I'm going to add them to either the compost pile in the garden or the worm bin if you got one at home. Do you hear that? That is some microwaved. Oh, that's me. I'm there. Look at me in the microwave. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to put that in the worm bin or we're going to put it in the compost pile. And that'll make for a good soil for tomatoes because they love calcium. Now, my sister, she's raising chickens right now in the city of Warrenville. Raising the chickens. The Dobo.
Where are you?
I wish she was here. She'll watch it later. Shout out. You're welcome.
Love you.
It's in your Van Photography. Go check it out. Do you need a wedding photographer? Do you need senior
Prom.
portraits? Prom?
Senior portrait.
She's available. Okay. Shameless plug.
She's fun too.
She's very
not-
fun. No,
she's not boring.
she's got personality,
She's wild. She's fiery,
charm.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Right. Okay. So crumbled, and then that's gonna go out. I'm not gonna walk there with you, but that's gonna go out into the compost. Okay. Pro
'Cause
tip
the
number
worms are
2.
stinky.
Don't look at my dirty dishes.
We're not looking at the dirty dishes.
Take aforementioned breads. Right. This could be your flatbread or your sourdough.
This is sourdough that we made yesterday.
Okay.
We have lots of loaves.
This one, that was pretty good. This is a pretty good one. Again, I got to work on my proofing. But you take a little bit of bread, and don't forget the butter.
Because butter's important
Butter's important.
for your health.
Boop, boop, boop. It's good for the brain. And then you're going to want to use that. That's like a little pusher, okay? We're gonna eat that. I'll tell you what. That is one. Go ahead.
Jonathan James just decided to jump in.
Hey, buddy. I'm just eating some eggs and some sourdough. Look at the yolk.
Wait,
No pausing.
We're good, I think.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right, look at this yolk right here. You ready to tear into this thing? Oh,
Man.
I love that yolk.
Just
Okay.
go.
Mhm.
Doop, doop.
Okay,
He says it looks great.
it's good. You should try it. These
We're
are good.
actually boiling
They're
now.
getting ready. This is finally cooking. All right. I'm going to come back at you with a little postscript. I'll show you how things turn out. And then join us tomorrow for pro tips. Friday, painting eggs. Saturday with Kyle, French toast on the weekend edition. All right, friends. I love you. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day. Enjoy this. It's beautiful outside. Signing out. Eating bread. Loving eggs.